So this is something that we already did, so I won't go too much. I'll just recap this for you. Remember, you did vertical common sense. What is vertical? Vertical is what? Top down, right? So when you do income statement, you will freeze one number, correct? And you will divide every line in the income statement with that number, correct? And every line will be a percentage of sales. But when in balance sheet, I can't do, I have to top down, but I have to freeze one number. Which is that one number going to be? Total assets, which also is equal to?
Liability.
No. And equity, don't forget. Okay. Total liability and equity in all liabilities. And this number are both same. So you can freeze any one. But you have to then divide every line, inventory, cash bank, fixed assets, by total assets or liabilities. And that percentage. Now, quick example. Suppose your inventory is 15% of total assets. That seems large, no? But maybe most companies are in the range of 14 to 18%. So fair enough. But maybe most companies in the industry, suppose industry is 25%. So this is good or bad? Maybe you will have under inventory. Maybe you will have a stock out. Maybe you will have a loss of sale because you are not having as much industry. So you can't say, oh, very good, I'm managing well. No, you could have, no, the industry is not a fool. If industry average 25, that means you might suffer consequences of under inventory. If industry is more or less 8 or 9%, they say, boss, some problem. Maybe I'm overstocking, maybe I'm investing too much, right? So you have to be aware of not just your ratio, but what is the industry average to make an intelligent analysis. Very important. Yeah. And therefore I say, when you do this, it is very useful to do a trend analysis, to do a cross-sectional. Understand the word cross-section means across competitors, industry. If a Coke company ratios, you will compare to Pepsi and say, oh, Pepsi, Coke, oh, why so much difference? You will benchmark, right? And other drink industries. So you have to look at both, not just industry, but also competitors. Because competitors will give you a better idea. Industry means Coke and all the other Pepsi and other industries will give one average. But that's normally not useful because there may be small players, chiller players, that average will not make any difference to you. Better compared to Pepsi, Coke and other big players. You get the best answer. Yeah? And where you get all that from? It's all available on the internet. All the reports are there. Differences. If there's any difference, you will investigate. Find out boss, why? Why is the reason for that? And obviously, if there's less, actually low variability, low risk, it is always useful forecasting. You do not want like this. You want like this. Correct? So that is what I'm saying low. Again, think of it. What is giving me more comfort? Low variance, right? So when I say vertical, I'm comparing freezing one number, and with that number, every other number will be divided. Clear? Are we clear vertical? See, vertical is not just doing this. It's also about doing this. Cross-section, across the board, across industries, across companies. It's all that stuff that comes within the world of vertical.